Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have a lot to get into. Bitcoin is taking a chill pill, but Ethereum is looking rather nice. So we will jump into that today, as well as take a quick look at MORALIS money for coins that experienced buyers and net buyers are buying and which have increased in the last quarter. My name is Zach. Thank you guys for being here. Taking a look at MORALIS money, I went ahead and filtered some of these things in the Token Explorer. I'll go over them really quick before I go over the report. Essentially, what I filtered it by is buy pressure greater than 10,000 people this month. You can filter it by a quarter as well, but for this video, we'll go ahead and leave it at the month. Then I went to the DEX score greater than 80. Essentially, what this is just a simple metric that lets you know how safe of a coin it is based on a number of metrics that we can get into later in this video. Then the experienced buyers, that is going to be the amount of buyers that have been profitable over time on chain. Experienced buyers increased by at least 300 this month. And then market cap got filtered greater than 400 million. The reason I filtered the market cap by greater than 400 million is because I don't want a bunch of altcoins that aren't really valuable or don't have such a big market cap. And why do I say that? Because the ones that have a big market cap have a little bit more credibility when it comes to this market. And granted, everything is still sketchy in the eyes of a lot of people. Anything under 400 million, granted, that thing can probably pump and produce insane gains. It can also go the very opposite way and leave you completely broke. So for this video, we're going to keep it real simple and real general and kind of play with the smarter altcoins. Market cap is going to be greater than 400, and then net buyers. So this is just net buyers in general, not necessarily experienced or profitable, just net buyers as a whole. This one, I made a filter to increase by at least 750 this quarter. Once I ran this strategy, it came out with some interesting results that actually make sense. And again, this is a new website and this is not a sponsored video, but this is something that I've really enjoyed to utilize as a tool and I might consider buying in the future. So we can go ahead and take a look here at some of the data that it is giving us. It says wrap Bitcoin. That's fine, but we're not interested in wrap Bitcoin. We could just buy Bitcoin as a whole. Chainlink, which has been pumping like crazy. We can see their market cap has increased by 7 billion. Net buyers has increased by 1,938 over this last quarter. And then the buy pressure on here, so pretty much there's been $20 million of volume thrown into this at a spot price, not including any kind of leveraged or added volume. So Chainlink is one that I'm going to keep accumulating and keep looking at, but it makes sense, right? We've seen Chainlink pump along with a lot of these other tokens. INJ also went on like a 150% rally. So MORALIS money is great. If you guys haven't used it, I'd recommend going to their website and playing around with the metrics. Moving into the next thing, Ethereum really hasn't been moving as much as Bitcoin, but it is interesting, and I do want to show you guys what it is that we're looking at here. If we look at the market cipher or the Fu Manchu, we can see here that money flow on Ethereum, mind you, we're on the weekly time frame, is going up. So when we see this little tick, and it's very microscopic, so I'll zoom in on it just a little so we can all see this. You can see that the money flow has finally crossed over into the green, and when the money flow crosses over into the green, that's typically indicative of an upwards trend or at least a pump in the price in the short to mid term, depending on the time frame that we're on, right? So in this case, we're on the weekly time frame, which is going to produce a nice move should things go right, or statistically speaking. Again, everything is at your own risk, and this is not financial advice. However, this is some very valuable information that I have seen and I thought I want to share with you guys. If we look at Bitcoin on the exact same time frame, right? We're going to look at Bitcoin here. Actually, what we can do is we will split them into two. That way, it gives you guys a better view of kind of what it is that we're looking at, and it'll make this example a lot easier for me to show you. So let me just set this up. All right, cool. Now what we can see here on the left side is going to be Ethereum, and then on the right side is Bitcoin, both on a weekly time frame. If we look at Ethereum, we can see that the pump or increase in price has insinuated, right? And we've gotten at least a 19% move, as opposed to Bitcoin, which has gotten, let's see here, if TradingView would work, which has gotten a 35% pump. So what does this mean? Bitcoin has gotten a lot more of a price increase than Ethereum. But for all the Ethereum investors out there, that's not for you guys to worry. This thing has been in extremely low volatility for some time, even longer than Bitcoin, indicating that there is going to be an explosive move. Now, that explosive move can be to the upside or to the downside because volatility is direction neutral. However, with money flow coming up and Bitcoin looking as strong as it is, this is indicating that Ethereum can go on a nice pump or a nice surge over the next couple weeks. This is something that we'll be monitoring on this channel. Now moving it over to the Bitcoin side on the right, we can see that the money flow is a lot higher, indicating that it's going to continue to go to the upside. This is something that we will be paying attention to. Moving into crypto bubbles, we can see here on the day that a lot of the altcoins are pumping between 6 to 10%, and with some outliers pumping a little over 10, 15, in some cases even 20%. Let's see, taking a look at the week, we can see that PancakeSwap has pretty much doubled in 1 week, with a lot of the other coins pumping 40, 50%. So this is a good sign that the altcoins are showing excitement and that people are coming back into the market. Now, what you guys do with your money and how you guys want to diversify your portfolio is completely up to you. I just like to bring these videos to show you guys the information that we're looking at. That way, when this bull market does come, we can all be here making the most gains and capitalizing from this market. With that being said, thank you guys for being here. My name is Zach. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be back with more videos, tutorials, and market analysis as the weeks and days go on. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you next time.